Idi Amin's family has yet again come out to clear the air about what General MUSEVENI said in a letter, which was as a reply to the request of building Idi Amin's Memorial Institute. We all know there is a former MP who requested the Minister of Education to build an education institute in the memory of Idi Amin. And General MUSEVENI came out through a letter to decline this. He talked a lot of things, and among the reasons he gave of not building this institute is that Idi Amin killed people, that Idi Amin was unconstitutional, and so very many things. So today, Idi Amin's son, Lumumba Amin, has come out with a missive attacking General MUSEVENI, accusing him of all atrocities which were presumably done by Idi Amin, and that it is not Idi Amin who did these atrocities, that it was General MUSEVENI. In a missive, Lumumba Amin, the son of Amin, wrote saying, and I quote, "Public response. Your Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Chairman of the National Resistance Movement NRM Party and President of the Republic of Uganda. I hope this message finds you well, though I myself am personally just recovering from a minor medical condition. A letter has been brought to my attention by the press. It is dated 5th October 2023 and is allegedly from you to your kind, humble spouse, First Lady Mama Janet MUSEVENI, regarding purported Idi Amin Institute. 1. First of all the letter is simply idiotic. I genuinely even doubt that such fake news was actually written by you. Please clarify. In the event that it was as a procedural matter, you forgot to indicate which specific law of Uganda underpin your action in this letter. It seems like you angry, incompetent person airing out your views. Disgruntled opinion from government office. As you probably already know, every action in official government letter has to be based on clearly stipulated laws. Okay, when you go to point number 2, secondly, we the Idi Amin family have not made any such request, and therefore would appreciate not being associated with what I suspect is political scam, a stupid intelligence operation setup, and simply some elaborate corruption. Our only current request is that you kindly explain to the people Uganda few facts, especially how the January 1973 at House 49, Muluku Housing Estate, Mbale, police found you driving a Volkswagen whose registration number UUU171 had been reported. Eyewitness of the heinous broad daylight abduction of the first ever indigenous Prime Minister of Uganda, DP Political Party Secretary General, Chief Justice, Judiciary, Benedicto Kiwanuka. It was a long statement, but in that missive, the son of Idi Amin, Patrick Lumumba Amin, came out to say that it's indeed General MUSEVENI who is supposed to be the first suspect of the Benedicto Kiwanuka murder. Yet in the letter which was done by General MUSEVENI, one of the reasons he gave that for not building Idi Amin Institute was the murder of Benedicto Kiwanuka. So in this episode, I've come to talk on this, explain this. Before I do this, I want to let you know that if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagali. There is a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. I dedicate this video to Sechitoleko Yasin, a political prisoner who has been in incarceration for more than 3 years. So in the letter, the son of the former president, Idi Amin, came out to accuse General Yoweri Museveni of being the first suspect of the murders which were done during Idi Amin's era. And in fact, he, like 5 to 4 months back, he has ever done a video tackling this. In a video, Lumumba Amin came out to say that their father did nothing. It is the rebel group at that time which was fighting government that did a lot of heinous acts. Let me first give you the tape of Lumumba Amin speaking on this before we proceed. Here's the tape.
Every year in September, Uganda remembers the tragic 1972 abduction and disappearance of Uganda's Chief Justice, the late Benedicto Kiwanuka. What the 1974 Commission of Inquiry revealed about this disturbing case and what the government investigations achieved back then is that Amin already got all the people behind this heinous, senseless crime and put them on firing squad, as the entire world has already seen in the news pictures. However, one other individual has since come out declaring himself the only survivor of the gang, thus incriminating himself in this harrowing case. He therefore now has to answer to the families of his victims, particularly on the question of the whereabouts of Ben Kiwanuka's body. As far as the Amin government was concerned, the criminals were found when one of them was seen in Mbale driving the very vehicle whose registration number UUU 171 was reported by eyewitnesses at the scene of Ben Kiwanuka's abduction, which had happened exactly 4 months earlier. The armed kidnappers were, according to their own comrades' subsequent statements in the press, plotting their next crimes from this town in eastern Uganda. Evidence reportedly collected from their hideout after it was raided by police included a hit list of names of senior public personalities to abduct and or murder. A list that contained the name of Ben Kiwanuka, already ticked presumably as mission accomplished. 3 terrorists were reported as neutralized on the spot that January day, and 1 officer injured. The exchange of fire took place at House 49 Makulu Housing Estate in Mbale as the terrorists started shooting their way out of their surrounded hideout. However, one had fled arrest in Mbale, and nobody knew who this scampering criminal was until when he himself wrote about his own escape in his own book, Sowing the Mustard Seed.
So, that is Lumumba Amin. In fact, Lumumba Amin was speaking on the event where 2 Ugandans were murdered in Mbale for allegedly wanting to topple the government, but also abducting the former Chief Justice. Okay, before I also give you this, I want to give you a video, although I won't provide the whole process because, as you know, YouTube has policy guidelines. If I provide videos of people being shot, I may be cancelled. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek of how the 2 people were going to be were put on firing squad because of doing these heinous acts, but also trying to topple Idi Amin's government. Here's the tape.
What's your friend?
So after seeing those things, I think in the 1986 campaign, General MUSEVENI went back to Mbale, and he talked about this situation. He talked about this act. He talked about how Idi Amin's government executed 2 people from Mbale, and he was able to escape. Okay, let me also first give you this tape of General MUSEVENI talking about this incident so that I can discuss all of them at once.
I also lost my 2 comrades there in that house, but we also killed some of Amin's people, and I managed to escape and go to, I slept at a lodge near Buge.
After seeing this video, you will clearly see the link between what the son of Idi Amin was talking about and the 2 people who were killed and what General MUSEVENI said. So you clearly see that General MUSEVENI was among those 2 people who were executed. In other words, if he was called at that time, maybe he would have been put on firing squad also. Okay, so what Idi Amin's son is saying is that some of the atrocities committed under Idi Amin's government, they are part and parcel of General MUSEVENI. Because even General MUSEVENI came out on the rally and talked about the same. Although I've failed to link General Museveni on the murder of Ben Kiwanuka. Okay, but at least as viewers of this channel, you can also try to put links. Okay, but this has come as a result of General Museveni castigating what Idi Amin did. In fact, I've ever done a video speaking on General Museveni's letter, which was written to the Minister of Education. And if you missed it, I'm going to leave a link here in the description. I think General Idi Amin's son is right to fight for his father. I know General Idi Amin did very many good things. As a person, he may also have his shortcomings. But I don't think that refusing to build an institute for the general is a better option, because he also has very many good things which are still standing in this country. Every leader must be given a chance, especially those who died long time ago. If he still has something to be looked at, okay, but not castigating him forever. Of course, that's my opinion. You can also tell me what you think by commenting on this video. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. Peace.